Hello everybody, welcome to another Duct Tape Plays. Tonight, we're playing a Grimstone from the UFO 50 collection. I've played through this already, but I'm going to play it again for you, because it left an impression on me. Because it was, honestly, a really cool. Thank you all for making the journey here, despite my reputation. I reached out to many, but only you 7 chose to meet me here to hear what I have to say. We have been suffering in hell for 15 years, and the war seems endless. Yet, not all is as it seems. There is hope. If we band together, and... what's that smell? Smoke? Oh no, fire! We need to leave immediately. It's spreading too quickly. Feeling faint. Wait, is that an angel? Oh no. Fire's going to burn the saloon down. I'll save as many as I can. So this is how we choose our party in a Grimstone. We'll take a look at everybody real quick, but I have a party in mind. This is a beautiful young woman, dressed like a dancer. She radiates a fierce independence. It's a lean man with a handsome face and cauliflower ears, feeling resilience about him. This cowboy has a tough exterior, but you sense a gentle soul inside. There's sadness and determination in his eyes. A strong spiritual aura surrounds this woman. You can tell she has a close relationship with multiple dimensions. There's a tall, elegantly dressed woman. In her muscular arm, she grips a large purse very tightly. There's a one-armed man who's sharply dressed. Next to him is a doctor's bag, but the contents are empty. You recognize her from a wanted poster. She's a notorious outlaw known for her deadly aim. This one-eyed dog lays quietly next to the Leo mule, who has sadly succumbed to the heat of the fire. We're gonna take the dog. Because of course we're gonna take the dog, right? Of course we're gonna take the dog. Okay, we got dog. I'm gonna take Maria. I'm torn between Doc and Umbra, and I kind of want to take Doc. And I'm also torn between Bull and Maria. Or Marie. I think I'm gonna take Bull. I took Marie the first time I played through. So let's see what these guys are all about. I mean, I know what they're about, but we're gonna do... Give to me the money. Oh, I should have been reading that. How rude of me! I forgot to ask you your names. Dog named Rufus. And that's Maria. And that's Doc. And that's Bull. 200 teeth. The currency in this world is teeth. Get used to it. To the north is the city of Santonio. To the south is the mission of Francesco. Santonio. We're going to spend our 200 angel teeth on some equipment. We're going to need 3 derringers for our people that aren't dogs. And we're going to have to get some vests. And we're going to change our order for now. Bull can go in front because he actually can take a hit. So, this game actually behaves a lot like Dragon Quest 2 in a way. Could have burned down the saloon. I was planning on talking to the bartender tonight. Now he's charcoal. Somewhere between Final Fantasy 1 and Dragon Quest. When I saw that no-good varmint Lilio Mule enter the saloon, I knew something bad was going to happen. Or we've chosen our party, but it'll behave like both of those games. However, it leans a little more toward Dragon Quest for if we die, we aren't getting a game over. We just get booted back to town and lose some money. The little mule was a follower of Malice. Should have locked her up as soon as she stepped into town. Snore. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna exit town, and then we're gonna do a little old-fashioned grinding. You know, like we do. Wow, big enemy group for the first group. That's unfortunate. We'll see what happens. So we can't control the dog. The dog just does dog things. So the combat meter down there at the bottom is like a quick draw. If you manage to hit the red, you get a guaranteed critical hit. However, if you miss, you don't do any damage. Just need to hope nothing hits Rufus, because I would like for him to stay alive. Nope. Down he goes. The dog is very weak early. I missed. Okay, well, everybody's gonna get level ups except for Rufus. What we're gonna do, actually, since that just happened, is we're gonna attempt to make it down to the mission. And if we take a party wipe along the way, we take a party wipe, because it's cheaper than reviving the dog right now. What, this isn't a Spyro game? Aren't you all the Spyro all the time streamer? No, we were for a little bit, though, and that was nice. Taking a Spyro break. Which means I'm coming back to the controls, and we're playing an RPG, damn it! But also, how are you doing, Simple? Welcome to the stream. I went with Doc against my better judgment.
Why?
Because I wanted somebody that could use pistol as well. Because even at the end of the game, when I was playing through before, Umbra was doing some significant damage with a with the best pistol in the game, and she does not have proficiency with it beyond rank 1. So I thought maybe, just maybe, somebody with a pistol proficiency would do pretty good damage. And he'll be a good healer as well. It's just going to be a rockier start. Crafty Cat's aggressively flapping a blanket to the microphone. Also, check out those mole rats. So close. I love the town music in this. Began welcomes all to the mission of Francesco. Stay for as long as you like. You believe that naked mole rats are against the Twitch terms of service? Oh no! Did you come from Pleasant? The Angel Zad told us about the saloon fire, as well as the souls he saved inside. An antidote? And holy water. Holy water is a revival item. Here for the food and shelter, to be honest. At least you're honest. It's not now. Which you look at that? A real angel. I hope he can cure my rheumatism. Wish my big brother were alive to see this, but he's with the gang now in paradise. Mama says our troubles are over now that Zad is here, but I don't know, he looks kind of weak. She's staring at the angel Zad with tears in her eyes and is oblivious to my presence. Oh, it's you again! I have some grave news about my friend, the angel Leo. I heard the demons have dragged him to the infamous Black Prison in the northeast. When the Dark Lord Malice used his magic to sink Lone Star into hell, the gang sent us angels. But sadly, our powers are much weaker here, and I'm quite tired from my journey. Began granted you a second chance at life. You must have known you'd save Leo. Sure. Yep, we'll take a rest. And we'll take a dog treat. We're gonna feed our dog. I didn't equip the armor to anybody. No wonder everybody was taking damage. 17 health and 4 defense. Look at that. He's like a party member now. Who's the lowest defense? Dog. The dog can only equip neck equipment. Which is to say, bandana, mostly. But we need to acquire currency. That is our prime directive now. I enjoyed that the dog bites for more damage than dog can shoot for him. He has a gun. Yeah, dog level. Stupid tumbleweeds being fast and stuff. I mainly wanted to bring Doc, by the way, instead of Umbra, just for the Rufus synergy. The small dog synergy. So, Doc can use healing items multiple times instead of consuming them. And, the dog can find free healing items. You like the attack mechanic? Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? It really fits into a Western. It's the quick draw. It's really fun. It does remind me of Kirby a little bit, but, if you use the dancer, Anne, it gets a little out of control, because she can dual-wield pistols, and some of them can shoot up to 3 times, so you can have, at most, 6 attacks out of her 1 meter. So you gotta really be on your toes if you're using her. It actually, extends to, heavy weaponry and shotguns to a fun way as well. So with shotguns, there's no critical hit, but there's a wide hit area. And for the heavy guns, they're like miniguns. There's no critical hit, but you hold down the button to shoot multiple times within the hit zone, which I think is really cute, actually, and a fun way to incorporate that. Doc, your damage sucks. I forgot how bad it was. Stats are okay. I want to get the dog to level 3, and we need to go up to the next town and start making a little more money. I think we might be able to take out the first boss when we get the party to level 5. Sorry, the posse to level 5. But our damage is a little lacking because we have dogs, so I need 6. So this over here is a scavenging space, so Rufus can find items there once he has the ability. The question, is a good RPG or pretty cool full-length RPG that comes back to 2.5 games? You're wondering, but skeptical of UFO 50 because it seems like it's Action 52 over talented devs. This is a, like, straight-up full-length NES RPG. Like, this is a 20-hour game, roughly. So it is a solid RPG. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But the rest of the UFO 50 I have enjoyed as well. There are a couple games that are a little whatever, but most of them are pretty fun. I'm a big fan of Porgy. It's a little slower, but it was, like... I'll go on the record as saying I don't really like Echo the Dolphin, and Porgy is like Echo the Dolphin if it were a game that I liked. Which is to say, a weird little submarine game. Rock On Island was a really solid strategy game, like a tower defense strategy game. Barbuta, the helmet, whatever you pronounce that helmet, was really cool, little short game. But most of the games clock in around like an hour to 2 hours, except for this, which is longer. I agree 100%, and I know a lot of people love Echo the Dolphin, but, like, it's one of those Sega games that suffers from going way faster than the camera, and it is impossible to keep track of where you're going most of the time. The controls feel great until you have to go anywhere. Yeah, if you're, like, flapping around at the very beginning, just, like, jumping in and out of the water, it's amazing. Okay, we need to save money for actual armor. What's our health like? I would like to get 100 in the bank so we can actually make useful interest. Because the bank in this game actually gives you interest. Oh, and later on in this, some of the sprite work is awesome. Like, the final boss fight is great. And the 4, like, leading up to it are also really, really good. I've not played every game in the UFO 50 at this point. There's still, like, 10 or so that I haven't played. At least a little bit. But most of them have been pretty fun. I did not care for, I believe it's Brontosaur or Stegosaur. The bird-based strategy game, which is a weird thing for me to say because I love strategy games. It was not great. I need to get further into Divers, which is another weird RPG. But Echo feels like they spent a ton of time building a really great movement system without a game design, and I remember they had to build a game with only 2 months left to make it or make something out of it. Yeah, if they had a bigger canvas to work with, like, I think it would work, because my biggest problem with Echo is that everything's, like, cramped. I'm making hand gestures that you can't see, but everything's cramped. And that sucks. For a game that is that fun to move around in, you should really be able to use your movement. Kind of the same problem that Sonic the Hedgehog has, right? Where you have a fast guy who wants to go fast, but you have a game designed for him to not go fast. I found a bandage on that barrel. So every combat yields 2% interest. So I think what we'll do is get enough money to heal and then move on to our next little plot point. No, wait. If he survives the dog's attack. There we go. So, Pilfer is just the steal mechanic, and Maria can do it, and there's one other character that can learn to do it, but we don't have it. And occasionally you can get pretty decent items from enemies. Like the bandits there, you can steal the boots that are for sale in the first town off of them. Rufus doesn't have scavenge right now. He's just a dog. He's a dog, cannot be controlled. Percent of the way to picking a game for a future stream. You get thinking what you're going to spend them on. I understand. UFO 50 is actually pretty cheap. I believe it's 25 bucks. Which at 50 games makes each one 50 cents. Oh, you mean the actual redeem. Never mind. Yeah, get there. I haven't updated the list in a while, unless I... Hold on. Yeah, channel points. I realized afterward. Oh, I didn't hit stream update, so that's why you thought Spyro. Anyway, I need to update that list in the worst way, and... get you the full list here, though it's not curated appropriately. Hey, Prison Gamer, how you doing? There's the full price charting list. Some stuff is not available to play. Like, I think there's some 3DO games in there. That's not gonna happen. Saturn and Neo Geo also probably not gonna happen. And weird handhelds, like, not, I say weird, but like, the 3DS and DS, I don't have a way to capture, so those also can't happen. But, I will do my best to be able to play the thing that you want to play, or want to see me play. Anyway. Back to cowboy time. We could work something out if that's what you want to do. I'm definitely open to that. Let's see if we can get through here. Sorry, the messenger on the Switch is... Yeah, the physical's really expensive for the original release. They did, however, reissue it. Do you remember... Crafty Cat, do you remember who did the reissue for the messenger on the Switch? If you can find the Amazon link, can you drop it in the Twitch chat?
Really charging? That's difficult.
I adore the messenger. Absolutely adore that game. The gameplay is tight, and the shopkeeper is hilarious. You hate the writing? No! The shopkeeper's so funny! Crafty Cat says it's available at Target for $20.
It doesn't specify if it's a digital or it's a physical copy.
Is there a picture of the box?
It says a picture of the box.
I understand. The self-aware meta humor undermines how good the game is. I guess if you do not like that style of comedy, I could see that rubbing you the wrong way.
The digital's on sale.
They want the physical.
The digital's on sale for $3.99.
Oh, the digital's on sale for $3.99? Hey, hey people. Even if you want to get a physical of it, like, it's worth playing for $3.99.
Just saying, for $4. I don't know if it has the DLC.
I think the DLC's free, so probably. So that bat over there, if you talk to it with Umbra in your party, it'll teach you a spell. Every animal on the world map will teach you a spell if you have Umbra with you. Yeah, I burned down the saloon. A pale man in a cloak paid me 500 teeth to do it. He told me that there's gonna be a devil inside and I'd be doing a good thing. When I saw all the people in there, I almost turned back, but I needed the teeth. Ran home and buried my teeth. When I fell asleep, I woke up. My brother was yelling. Somehow our house had been on fire, or was on fire. My brother pushed me out a window and told me to run. That's why I fell into this hole full of monsters. Thanks for saving me. I'm going home to check on my brother now. I hope he's alright. It's real good as a steal. Yeah, it absolutely is. Even if you buy it a second time, it's really worth playing immediately. That game is very fun. How far did you get, by the way, Simco Play? I'm curious to see where your vibes are at the point that you're in. Dog, why you miss? Ah, the thing? I have to ask you to specify very specifically because of the way the writing is in the game. Do you mean the thing, or the mechanical thing that's in the trailer? Oh yeah, if we use... I need to put those on people. I just keep buying armor and not equipping it. the thing, the big thing that changes all the things. Okay, the mechanical thing. But also the thing, because that happens right before it. Yay! I love the thing, it's so good. Play Animaniacs? I did that once! That game's okay. The end of it was a struggle. Here, hold up. I think I can find a link for it real quick. Yeah, we did that 3 years ago? My god. Where does the time go? There it is. You have 3 music notes? Nice. That section of the game is really fun. I mean, the whole game is really fun, but the twist that it puts on all of the gameplay is so good. We got the dog. He can look for stuff. Got an herb. Animaniacs, the cartoon is really good. Animaniacs, the game is alright. I've played worse. I've played better, but definitely played worse. Tiny Toons was great. The Tiny Toons games are actually pretty good. Buster's Secret Treasure is a really, really good platformer. The thing was foreshadowed if you paid close attention to the levels, but the thing before it was not foreshadowed at all if you didn't watch the trailer, and you didn't watch the trailer. Hell yeah. So that must have been a fun treat, yeah? Believe it or not, they gave the Messenger away for free as a, like, Twitch Prime thing. That's how I initially got it. You can take all of my teeth. All of them. What levels are we? 3, almost 4. We're going to go ahead to back to the first town and make a trek into the first dungeon. Well, actually, I guess we can go see that kid. Either way, we need to heal first. Doc is a-dying. I need 2 teeth. Damn it. You couldn't get yourself to buy the digital no matter how expensive the physical got? You glad it got reissued. I'm very happy it got reissued, because I know a lot of people wouldn't grab the digital for that. But it's just so damn good. I wish Sea of Stars was better. I did not finish that. We do need to play it co-op. Maybe it's better co-op, but I was not having a great time with it solo. It was like... Imagine if Chrono Trigger and also Mario RPG were mashed together and a little worse than either of them. But I know it's related to the messenger, like... Interesting as stars, you tried Trinity Trigger and which it was better. I heard that was pretty mediocre, too. Sea of Stars and the messenger exist in the same world, so, like... I want Sea of Stars to be better. You know that? Yeah, it's a shared world thing that devs have said as much, so... Like, it's cool. Not as much of it. Wow, we didn't get any of them. I've just had so much to your price charting list. I feel that. I think I'm caught up on mine, but I feel that. We need to get the dog to level 5. He has such a big jump in damage at level 5. Dog learns shield. Level up. Maria's gonna be our prime damage dealer, if you haven't caught on yet, by the way. Oh no, his house burned down. I buried the 500 teeth under a cactus by the side of the house. Take it, I don't want to know more. The horse tries its hardest to ignore your presence. Okay, horse. Anyway. 500 teeth. Let's go back to the second town and buy better armor for the 3 people that can wear armor. You think the humor turns you off because there's just so much, an occasional link and not gonna be funny, but whenever conversation turns into a long-winded nerd joke, it makes me wish I could immerse myself in the world more. I understand. I really, really, really loved the shopkeeper, and that might just be a me thing in particular. He's so funny, but the "you're an animal" line absolutely killed me the first time that I read that. Like, absolutely killed me. And I know saying that out of context means nothing, and that's actually probably better, but... Because the build-up for that is just so good.
You're so deliberate.
Man, I stole some boots. I should have cooked those. Oh, dog, you missed. So, additionally, in the meter, now that it's evident, attacks in the red will never miss. Attacks in the yellowy orange can still miss if the enemy evades them. So you did go through the entire cabinet conversation chain when the shopkeeper was away, so I guess you're glutton for punishment. That was good too. So, like, it draws you in, right? We don't particularly need boots with this party. They're all slow as hell. You don't need the bow. Bows in this game are pretty bad. Even the character who uses them decently well, Umbra, is better with a pistol. Yeah, they do look fun. They have the same, like, meter as a rifle, though, so it's not really interesting either. Oh, we are making interest. Mm-hmm. 2%'s a lot for a savings account, honestly. There's a gun store up here. I would like to buy the shotgun, but I don't remember how much it is. 400. Oh, we got enough. We just need to take it out of the bank. Bull's mostly gonna be a shotgun guy. Rifle sometimes, maybe, but definitely shotgun. Shotgun's a little hit and miss, but much like a real shotgun. But it can hit multiple enemies, which is nice. It can also hit one enemy for a lot of damage at multiple shots at it. But it also lacks a critical area, so it can miss more frequently. That's the only thing. I'm gonna go grab another herb, go heal at the first town because it's cheaper, and then we're gonna head to the dungeon. Hey dog, get me an herb. A single tumbleweed. We need 10 money. I wish we had more JRPGs with, like, a straight-up Western setting. Because, honestly, it's a fun setting.
It somehow feels appropriate.
Right? It does feel appropriate. Like, turn-based combat with a gun? Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta reload. And the only other one that I can think of that was, like, straight up had a Western in it is Live Alive. And that Western section was weird, but it was a Western. Mm-hmm. I know people consider, like, Wild Arms to be a Western, but it's, like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but the vibe is off. Birds. So, you'll enjoy how blindness works in this game, Cinco Play. If you're attacking while blind, you don't have a meter. You can still hit, if you get lucky enough to, hit inside of it. It's cruel. It's so cruel. He's blinded too. Nice. Blind is such a pain in the ass. At least the dog isn't affected by blind, because he's automated. Sparkly points inside of caves are mining locations. We don't have anybody that can mine, currently. Oh, also for other UFO 50 related stuff, there is I believe the game's called Outlaws, in the 50 as well, which Maria is also present in, because some of the games in here have little shared worlds too. Dog. That wasn't enough to kill the bat. Damn it. Dog's damage is so bad. I wonder if there's anything down here. There is. I got worn boots. Put them on dock to make him a little faster. I wish I could give him to the dog to chew. No, we missed for 2 damage. Nice. Yeah, the shotgun can hit multiple things, and occasionally that's real nice. And you're 100% certain there's an ambush if you step on that tile next to the treasure chest. Just as a side note. Bandage, got an antidote. Okay. Mold. Please don't poison us, mold. Yep, the mold has somewhere between 4 and 6 health. Because the dog hitting it for 6 did in fact kill one. These don't have any money. Nothing down there. These things are called knockers, yeah. Doc will probably hit it for 1, even if I crit. Nope, 7. Wow. These things can be pretty dangerous. So it kind of sucks that we're in, too. Maybe worth a lot of experience and teeth, but I'm glad that we didn't lose the dog. I was really afraid that Rufus was not going to make it through this one. Because they do hit the entire party. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have a couple healing items left. Got an iron ore. We can sell that for money. Get that mole rat for exactly 1 damage. Got him. Bull's close to level 5. Everybody's pretty close but the dog. Oh, we need to go up there. There's a treasure chest. Nice. Bull's level 5. We got some stats. He gained pistol too. Means I should put the pistol back on him for now. Oh, I think. Got a pepper box. Absolutely we do. Well, actually, no. Coach. Maria pepper box. Because her damage is better at base. And Bull can use the shotgun, which is actually strong. The pepper box is one of those pistols that shoots multiple times. We could try to get the dog to level 5 before the boss fight. It would be beneficial for him to be level 5. Gotta figure out what 8-bit console can handle sprites of this size. Nerd. I actually don't know. I mean, the turbo graphics could. don't really want to... Okay, we're just gonna do it. Though the dog's damage would be nice. I love the boss music in this also. And he has slapped my dog to the ground. We got a toolbox! Dang it, I bumped into the thing while I was looking over at the computer. We're down a dog. Pistols can also hit multiple targets, which is both cool and terrible at the same time. TG16 could. I was thinking immediately because Bonk has like really big sprites. Do you consider the TurboGrafx to be an 8-bit or a 16-bit? Master System could. They did love really chunky sprites. I was thinking of Altered Beast. Big chonky boys. Jackie Chan's giant head in Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. His head the size of a planet.
Dive in there.
Thanks, Crafty Cat.
So everybody can Google that.
Or Ghouls and Ghosts. Ghouls and Ghosts had some pretty big sprites, too. No, none did have gravitational pull like Jackie Chan's giant head. I will go on record as saying that the Sega Master version of Ghouls and Ghosts is, in fact, my favorite version of Ghouls and Ghosts. It's real good. I should sell some stuff and then bank things. Then we're gonna make a strange trek. Or Derringer. Put all this money in the bank and we get a free 20 per battle. TG16 is a weird one. It's an 8-bit console with a 16-bit graphics processor. Who's specifically referring to the sprite size, it probably eliminates it. Yeah, I could see that. And that's how... I'm always torn because of that. Because it is... The games are 8-bit games, but they do look good. So yeah, then I guess the Sega Master then, huh? Again. It reigns supreme in Brazil. I also love the Sega Master. You guys can take the toolbox and fix this. We're gonna walk north and see if we can get to a coyote that will give us a dog biscuit. Enemies are stronger across the bridge, much like Final Fantasy 1. But they're also worth a respectable amount of experience now. Nice. Dog level. He gained melee 2, which roughly increases his damage by 100%. Every rank of a proficiency increases by about 50%. Ugh. Gross group. Thank you for not missing, Rufus. We might die on this mission. Oh yeah, if you hadn't noticed, the dog also blocks when people are low on health, which is good and terrible. 2 damage was enough to kill that, good. You could think of a way they could make the combat system happen on the NES against a solid background. The overlay of the huge character and texture background that wouldn't work on the NES. Hey man, I welcome the thought process. I'm fairly certain, like 99% certain, these are all supposed to be like early PC games. But this one really does feel like an NES game. See if we can get to the coyote. We're close. There we are. I'm a coyote too. Take this. I stole it from the humans. Dog treaty. Increases his health by 11 and evasion by 3. We've palette swapped. These guys are stronger than the previous bandits. But not that much stronger. Scrolling's way too smooth for early PC. True. Try to remember the year code for this. When we get back to a town, I'll go take a look. Because these are all, like, emulated after a certain year. Like, they're just aiming for that vibe. And I want to say this one's 88. But I can't recall 100%. There. Yeah! We were blinded, but we hit. Oh, they're summoning ads! Dog can block multiple things? Wow. I wish he hadn't. We're so dead. But we got the dog treat, and that's what matters. Maybe we can get out of this. Nope. Okay, they took 410 teeth. Let us take a look. Yeah, 1988 for Grimstone. We go from 82 with Barbuda to 89 with Cyber Owls. Back in. We're gonna take a walk over to the next town just to see if we can make it. And if we can, we're gonna come back and get our money out. I think my phone's somewhere in Crafty Cat's blankets. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was vibrating. But yeah, if we can make it to the next town without dying, we'll make a trek back to get money out of the bank. I think we should be able to. Between Maria and Bull, our damage is fine. It puts it between Dragon Quest II and Final Fantasy and Mother. It definitely has the vibes of Dragon Quest II and Final Fantasy mushed together. And I guess Mother could be tonally, because that's a weird Americana RPG. I wish I liked Mother more than I did. Like, setting-wise, it's great. And then the game itself is a real slog. Realistically, it's a 1991 game with Ganbare Goemon and Gaiden. I've not played that! I do love Goemon, though. We actually have a, like an early review copy of Ganbare Goemon 3. Not sure how we managed to swing that one, but we have that. It is the final version of the ROM, so it's not like any weird pre-production thing, unfortunately. But the boards in it are real strange, but it is official. Oh, Doc, your damage is so bad. You know, that reminds me, I picked up a copy of Bakeru not too long ago. It's supposedly a spiritual successor to, Goemon. No, we're blinded. There. Nope. only missing one game in the Goemon series. Unfortunately, it's a multi-on-the-go Game Boy Advance port of one of the worst games in the series. Isn't that just the way things are? That sucks. I do need to pick up more of those games. I know there's at least one Game Boy one that made it to the US. Alright, so we were able to make it here. We need to get a long rifle for Maria, like, full stop. And it would be good if we could get leather for everybody. But that's a lot of grinding. We're definitely going to try to take out the optional boss here. So we're going to need to get a little stronger. There's one guy. Ended up getting the first 7 Goemon games as translated repro boards, including the Japanese card tops. That's neat. Cards too. Okay. That's really neat. Yeah, like I said, I have the cartridge for 3, but it's an unusual one. I had the people over at Hidden Palace actually take a look at it, and they're like, yeah, that's official, but it's weird. Maybe put it on eBay. And I was like, yeah, we'll see what happens. You huge Goemon nerd? As you should be, it's a good series. It's got that whimsy, man. I'm all about that whimsy. Doc, you need to get Pistol 2 sooner. I will have to dig them up, actually. Hold on. I might actually be able to find it on Twitter real quick. So the boards for description are not the final retail boards. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter real quick, because I definitely posted them there ages ago. Hold, please. There it is. There you go. Yeah, like I said, I had the people over at Hidden Palace take a look at it, and, they say that it's identical to the, final release copy, but it is on the wrong board. So it is likely to be like an early review copy, like, just for magazine review or something like that. So that's just something that sits on my shelf. Existing. You can open your copies and compare. Yeah, go for it. I think the official board is like half that size. Like I said, I had the Hidden Palace guys look at it. There is no difference. Like, it is bit for bit identical to the final release version. Yep, they took a whole look at that thing. It is, unfortunately, not very interesting in terms of preservation or anything. It's pretty cool, though. We need 1,200. Pause it. Yep, I think that's exactly what they said. It's pretty cool, but it's not very, is not significant, I think is the right word that they used. We're gonna get some horses. Get ready for the most Phantasy Star possible music. Oh, I wanted that. Dog, get me an herb. Well, I'm doing a bad job at showcasing it. The horses move faster than regular enemies, so you can actually avoid them if you're riding a horse. And are better than me. Oh, poison. Oh, well, at least we have antidotes. Also, very related, or not very related, definitely related. I reached out to Konami to see if they had any information about it whatsoever, and got totally ignored. Freaking Konami. just for this fight. We're probably gonna die, but I'm gonna give this a shot. If we can't get him, we'll have to grind for some equipment, because it's actually really worth killing this guy. You can get an item to get him to leave, but defeating him is worth a lot of experience and money. Part of a retro pitch to Konami, confirm that modern Konami knows nothing of classic products. Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. Need to get back in the groove with that. It's tied up. Excellent. Regains movement. Dog is poisoned. Annoying, but whatever. And the dog is dead. He's the one I wanted to get through this fight the most. Oh, and it consumed the whole herb. How rude. Please stop missing. Jeez. He's got to be close to dead. If Bull gets all the experience, I guess he'll be very strong. It's our last turn. And I missed. How much health does this guy have? I'm gonna look it up, because I can. Doesn't say. Nice. I know he's beatable because I did it in my last playthrough. So we might just need another level. It took all my teeth. Yep, the church took all my teeth. His teeth are our currency. I'm gonna leave that in there. We need to get, better armor. I would much rather fight that boss than avoid him. because it gives an absolutely massive amount of experience. It's a shame that Doc's damage is so low. I'd rather have the pepper box on him. The game's overall reminds you of Bloody Warriors for the Famicom. I don't think I'm familiar with that game. Should I be? I like that Doc gets levels and gets no stats but health. No, we want to do fights, so let's fights. Some Micronics developed JRPG so you can make some assumptions. I'm actually not familiar with Micronics. Are they terrible? Or are they amazing? Birds! It's like the worst group of enemies. We're so blind. There? Yes, I'm amazing. There, no. I'll put the shotgun back on pole. Micronics is a notorious super pitfall in 1942, and most of the worst, biggest games of the NES are Micronics. Or buggiest. Ah, I see. At least I'm able to hit the pistol blind pretty good. There, nope. These are going to be worth, like, no experience or money. Just a horrible fight. Well, of all times, for somebody to hit both shots with a pistol on the same guy, this is not the time. Oh, critical hit. It didn't matter. There we go. That's a better fight. Note that when I had you play interesting Kosuge, none of them were micronic, Splitty Warriors and memorable as a post-apocalyptic gritty JRPG, which is unique at the time, though. I like RPGs with unique settings, as evidenced here. Which, you're probably the person to ask. Because I can't think of any other than, like, Live Alive. But, what other, like, straight-up Western JRPGs are there? I don't know if I'd count Wild Arms, because it's kind of like a space Western in a way. A little different. There's Cowboy Kid. Oh yeah, that does exist. But yeah, it is more of an action. It just seems like a really underutilized setting, and I do not understand why. Because it's a fun setting for a JRPG. Oh, I should be having Maria steal from these. She can steal snakeskin boots from them. No, I missed. That was weak, but I guess it worked. What level are we anyway? 7. 7. No, I should have stolen. Damn it. Maybe because JRPGs are usually developed in J and Westerns are not very J. But cowboys are so popular in Japan! exist. Hell, Mario Party 2 even has a Western board. I think it's the second one. This isn't the hotel. Doc is going to die. Bull is going to die. He went from dying to hurt. So what kind of money we have? We're just making bank right now because we need to buy armor. Metal Max is kind of, yeah. I wish that one particular Live Alive chapter was a little more fleshed out than it was, also. Especially because Sunset is, like, the best character in that game. Not even close. Metal Max is more Mad Max with a Western flair. I am aware of Metal Max, but I have never actually played it. I know there's one that got ported to the Switch, and maybe I should, but I haven't. Good. Just gonna try to make more money because we require funds. But the closer we creep to 10,000 in the bank, the closer we creep to liquidity. Because every fight will be worth at least 200 money. Really just need armor. We're probably gonna hit level 8 soon, though. I should play Live Alive on the stream. I like that game a lot. I've always liked that game. I played a translation of it, like, forever ago, like, early 2000s. And it had latched onto my brain ever since. And I'm honestly amazed it got a port. I'm glad it did. It was a really, really good port. Snake. Yeah, we're doing strong. Okay, you've poisoned my dog. We got snakeskin boots. Oh, yeah. You played it on your emulator on your PlayStation phone back in the day? PlayStation phone? What the hell is that? But it's such a cool concept. You can tell that, like, it was a prototype for, Octopath Traveler. Like, real hard. Like, the devs for Octopath must have adored Live Alive. It's also one of those rare cases in, like, a Super Nintendo game that you can have a female protagonist if you so choose. Doesn't happen that often. Sony Ericsson did a phone that looked like a BlackBerry, but instead of having a keyboard inside, it slid open to have a game controller. Pretty good, wish they had done more of them. That is neat! Steps. Ah, so close. Here's an herb. I had no idea that phone was a thing. Buy a bolo for our dog. Buy everybody bolos because evasion is good. There we go, you can have snakeskin boots. Who else has decent evasion? Neither of you. Let me take a look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's like a Vita almost, yeah? Interesting. Or not like a Vita, the weird second version of the PSP. Is that what I'm thinking of? I thought you got it, you did a Zelda randomizer to break it in. You know, like you do. The PSP Go was based on it. Okay. That I'm familiar with. I'm sorry this is just grinding now, but we really want money. Because we really would like to beat that boss. So I got a level, Doc got a level. Okay, Doc 2. We're leveled up. So the higher rank he has of Doc, the better the items that he can use multiple times. Like, now I think we can use antidotes twice. Yeah, so if we fight that boss and win, we're almost going to double the amount of experience our party has. Total. further we go, the more I feel like bringing Doc was a mistake. Maybe I will regret it less later, once he gets another rank of pistol. There, no. It's weird having Maria be my second fastest character. In my last party, she was the slowest. Let's get walking back to the other town. Get him, Maria. Hey, Doc, you did a thing. Music's also TG16, which coincides with 1988. It's officially you've decided in your headcanon this is a PC Engine game. It fits. It really does fit. Plus, the TG16 was weird. So it all fits together nicely. PC Engine game with unexceptional overworld graphics. That tracks for PC Engine. Because again, they weird. I need to dive more into that console. Like, I have the Analog Duo, and I've yet to take it out of its box. Maybe originally developed for the Famicom and Switch mid-development headcanon is cool. Hell yeah. I would love to be able to talk to the devs of these games and find out what their specific inspirations for each of these games were. Like, some of them are pretty obvious, like Kit Club's definitely Bubble Bobble, and I can't remember the name of it, but there's a Pocky and Rocky, like, absolutely Pocky and Rocky inspired game. I know that Caramel is, like, Gradius. Because it's hard as hell. R&D Stranger has been reviewing every single PC Engine in chronological order on YouTube. I'll have to check that out, because I know there's a lot of weird ones, like Hanny on the Road, and Hanny in the Sky, and Booby Kids. And there's that toilet thing, I don't know. And then also a lot of really, really unexceptional shoot-em-ups. And also, like, Super Robo Kid, which I tried to play through once, and, like, my god, that game is not friendly. At all. Uberman? Oh no. Don't call him that. much money do we have now? Man, we're struggling. That is, I think, enough to get 3 pieces of armor, though. Pretty sure they were 1,200 apiece. We're gonna get horses, heal, and go over and buy armor and try that boss fight again. Oh, we should have stopped and grabbed an herb before we healed. Oh well. Is the dog... Yeah, he can get 2 now! Hell yeah. He saves us so much money on healing items. I already rented horses. Fantasy Star horses. You don't belong here. Sometimes I feel like I should play more Phantasy Star games on the stream and then realize that most of them aren't good. And I stop thinking about it. But I love the setting. Again, unusual setting. Like, there aren't too many, like, high sci-fi JRPGs. They're really slow on stream. Yeah. We did Phantasy Star 4, and I don't know if I'd want to do any of the other 3. Freaking bird. Oh, speaking of Phantasy Star, something fun I learned the other day. Did you know that the people still have servers for the GameCube Phantasy Star up and running? Phantasy Star Online, rather? That is some dedication. Absolute dedication to the cause. No, dog. All this has been doing is play through every SNES RPG, and some of them snappy and great, and others are unwatchable, usually Koei games. Stream audience basically drops to 0 on those 2, and I have banned all Koei games from the stream. I don't blame you, they're not good. Like, as somebody who loves strategy games, like, adores strategy games, I hate Nobunaga's ambition with every fiber of my being. And it hurts me to say it. but they're not good. He quit a Nindo midstream because it was so slow. I've heard it's rough. I have not played a Nindo myself, but I have not heard many good things. She's still giving crap about it. Has he played Tecmo Secret of the Stars yet? I really want him to play that. That game's such a strange creature. Have you played Secret of the Stars, Cinco Play? It's coming up soon, you can't wait. I love that game. It's not great, but I love that game. The weird juxtaposition of NES-ass overworld and wildly detailed enemy sprites is something to behold. Plus the cool two-party thing, not that the other party matters a whole lot, like other than one segment. But it does a lot of cool things. You have a Professor Bloom marathon to 25 hours in a single stream, and that was an event to remember. Man, that's a lot of that game. Should have put the pistol on Bull. We're gonna be in trouble. Oh yeah, we are in massive trouble here. We're gonna lose. I should have put the pistol on Bull. That's my fault. Didn't even think about it. This part of the Secret of the Stars when your entire party has to be sexy bunny girls. That is something that happens. It's such a game. I don't know, I think my favorite part is when you have to fight the Clarkin. It's so bad, it's bad. His name's so nice, you have to say it twice. There's an absolutely, like, game balance breaking bug in that game that I honestly encourage everybody who plays it to abuse. I feel bad saying it, but, like, the equipment glitch makes the game so much more playable. You know, this is gonna take forever, so we're just gonna reset. That was gonna take forever. Yeah, the final third of Draken is way better if you use the overnight grinding technique. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do for a game, man. Take a horseback over. We'll heal, put the gun on the pepper box on Bull, and then do that fight again. I think we can beat him this time. We're able to last much, much longer there. But yeah, Secret of the Stars is a very silly game. Like, parts of that will always stick with me. Like Cat Boo and Golan. Love that. It does a lot of things. I wish the second party had more purpose, because it's a great idea. Another streamer responding for saving the dog. Of course we gotta save the dog. Truth be told, this is my second time playing through this game, but the first time streaming it to everybody. I had to take the dog. Also, how you doing, Scythe Rider? Welcome to the stream. Rufus is like the hard mode character. For sure, he's unreliable. So unreliable. Yeah, my first run I did, Umbra, Maria, Lee, and, Marie? The lady that uses the shotguns and the heavy weapons, primarily. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit, but I knew I needed Maria because, her damage is too clutch. Though blind sucks. When you look at Katamari, there's a bonus game level where you grind endlessly spawning roses, and if you collect a million roses, you get a special loading screen, but it takes dozens of hours. You start online to be tied his analog sticks to an oscillating fan. Left it for a few weeks to go. That's funny. I had no idea, and I love We Love Katamari. That's my favorite in the series. The more you know. Katamari is the best story in gaming. People love the first game, so we made a sequel. It's true. The king must be adored. You can't just leave our boy King of all Cosmos out to dry like that. Okay, this time we're going to put the pepper box on Bull, so he'll do actual damage. We'll rest, and then we're going to beat this optional boss, because I know that killing him is worth it. Interestingly, with the first party, this wasn't very difficult at all. Oh yeah, we got our 2 dog treats so far. Otherwise he'd be even more worthless. But he's a good boy. I stole the boss music from Devolution. I didn't make that connection. And I did play that game for a while. Huh. The more you know. Come on, Rufus. I didn't use him a whole lot during my first playthrough, but since I have Doc here, I feel like I have to. Because, his damage is bad. At least for now. I have a feeling his damage by the end is going to be pretty good. Once he gets a couple ranks of pistol. What's my favorite UFO 50 game? Honestly, it might be this. I absolutely adore this. But honorable mention to Porgy. I liked that a lot, too. Oh, and a Tactics. That was really fun. Porgy fan. It was really fun. I really, really liked Porgy. There was something real chill just about the back and forth style of gameplay. Also, Caramel is a blast to play co-op. So your point about the RPGs earlier, realizing you're actually surprised how few westerns there are in any gaming genre? Compared to fantasy, sci-fi, haunted ghost stories, military, etc., westerns are pretty uncommon altogether. It's true, and most of the games that are westerns are pretty good, actually. Yes, I did know. If you look at the world map and lay it out, it's just Texas. It's the world of Lone Star. And I think that's really charming. Come on, Rufus. But yeah, games with Western themes are generally pretty good. Like, Sunset Riders is probably in my top 5 arcade games of all time. Like, Sunset Riders is awesome. Damn. No, don't hit my dog. Bury me with my money. But seriously, it's phenomenal. If you can play through that with, like, if you find the 4-player machine, oh my god, it's so good. I can't believe it. Taken out by a bunch of animals. Oh, yeah. I'll miss having it on Maria, but I'll get the ability to have focus on her from the person who teaches it, at least. But yeah, putting it on Rufus is gonna be so good. Our boy won't miss as much. Why am I gonna heal here? You can do it cheaper elsewhere. Let's heal up, buy some supplies, and see if we can take on the Black Prison. Because that's our next goal. And I'm fairly certain, if memory serves, there is a long rifle in that dungeon. So we can hold off on doing anything to Bull's equipment until we can grab that. Because Rifle 2, pretty strong. I remember the boss is really easy. It's just getting to the boss is a struggle. Though we are significantly stronger than we were. So let's get some horses and deposit our 400 bucks and get to going. Crew interest while I'm away, please and thank you. Stop paying attention for a second. Bank accrues interest every battle fought, so you can just get a bunch of easy battles to inflate the bank. Exactly, you get 2% every fight, it's awesome! The bank starts really getting out of control once you can get to 10k. Then every fight's another, or every 5 fights is another 1,000. It adds up so fast. Which is good, because we'll need it. We will need it. No, we didn't go get herbs, so we can use the space over there. How nice. Ah, missed. So, I guess I should tell you, the first time I tried to play through this, I had the very unfortunate party of Bull, Annie, Doc, and Rufus. Because I didn't read anything about this before I played. I managed to clear the Black Prison, but it was a miserable thing. And I was under the hypothesis that if I took Maria instead of Annie, it would be a much easier game. And it is true that that one swap is massive. Okay, some herbs. Good, good, good. Can we dodge these? Yes. See if I can remember the floor in here. Teeth. Oh, I just realized doing the end of this game without Umbra is going to be annoying. You have to carry so much salt. Yeah, there's a Peninsula of Power here. I've heard that too, but I didn't have any luck running into it. So I didn't bother. I wonder what tile it is, or tiles it is, that do that. I know I've encountered Alligator Alley and the forest that only gives you Minotaur guys and skunk apes. I think it's above the Black Fortress. We'll check it out after the dungeon if we have time. Oh, silver. Annoying guy first. The only thing about this game is that it feels we need 5 more music tracks for variety. It could use a few more. I do love the combat music, though. It's such a vibe, but if we had more different town music, it'd be cool. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the final dungeon has the same dungeon music, doesn't it? Yeah, dog. When you crit, you crit. Yep, long rifle and a root beer. I will hold off on the long rifle till the boss fight. I think we're doing better damage with the pepper box because we can kill 2 enemies at once. If we're lucky. And I'm doing a pretty decent job of hitting crits on it, I say as I miss. Yay, bolo tie. Well, speaking of the Peninsula of Power thing, I heard there's also, like, a Omega-style super boss out in the world. I wasn't able to run into it, so I never fought it, but it's apparently out there. Play this before Night Manor, you get a lot of practice in surviving the hiding minigame. I have not played Night Manor yet, so look at me go. If you have Marie with you, investigate this pile of skulls. Actually, talk to the lady at the bank in the back, and then investigate that pile of skulls. You get something off of it. Spider. Annoying. My god, this is still so much easier than whenever I did this with Annie. My goodness. She's so bad early game. I've heard she's amazing at the end. But my goodness, she's bad through here. Especially having the dog. He's had no damage outside of Bull. And nobody that can take a hit. I wonder if Doc's damage will be better with that dagger that we find here than with that Derringer. It's gotta be close, huh? Hellhound first, always. Excellent. Oh no, Doc's paralyzed. Whatever will I do? Wool jacket. We don't need that anymore. Amazed that that enemy followed me the way it did. Wow. Not good that I missed that. Oh well. Our item stash is good. Dog, why? Me, why? We'll go level where he just got health. Annoying, but okay. Oh, we want that. I don't know what's in this chest, but we want it. 1,500 teeth. Nice. Double Hellhound. Annoying. Yep. Really on top of it, huh? Wow. Please don't KO my dog. He has so much to live for. Or maybe not, because I'm missing everything. Oh, what a bad fight. incredible. Managed to kill the Hellhound with an off attack. Not the Hellhound, the guy in the front, jeez. That was awful. Okay, just like that, we're getting kind of low on supplies. Got an emerald. Good job, dog. The best rifle? Yeah, we did. We actually got the metal that we needed to mine up for that fairly early. I knew that I should hang on to that because the dude at the beginning was selling one for 100,000 money. I was able to mine it up in the dungeon that you fight the lava worm in. Sorry for spoiling a boss name for everybody. I don't even know if that's its name, but that's a good description of it. Everybody's okay. I think there's a forced encounter at the top. I want to see if this is just better. I mean, it increases his stats, but he doesn't have proficiency, but it might just be better. Not much better, but better. Stab him, Doc. You got this. I sure do wish Doc had a healing skill instead of shield. I know he gets heal eventually, but I wish he had it now. Dog. Got a bandage, cool. I wonder what would actually be more effective for the boss here. If I should put that rifle on Bull or just leave the pepper box on him. He's got proficiency 2 with both, but... I don't know what would be more effective. Leaning toward Pepper Box, but I really don't know. We're getting close to the boss. So close. No, stab that bush. There's the boss. Snake boots. Who needs boots? So we can put them on Bull. There's a snake in my boot. Somebody poisoned the water hole. Bad timing. Back the bush. Nope, you missed. My god. Doing this dungeon with Annie and Rufus is so bad. Both of them take so much damage. I'm so glad we have a party that can wear armor. What's in this one? I feel like it's nothing. Yeah, nothing. Of course you didn't stab that one. Why would you? Alright, boss fight. I would like her to be at full health. And dog to be at full. And this dude's not too tough. I do need to land the attacks in order to beat him, though. Man, couldn't even hit a paralyzed dog. Incredible. I think I made the right call with the pepper box. This dude's weak sauce. We had harder random encounters. Thank you for defeating that devil. I'm Leo. You say Zad sent you? Oh, it's you. Truth is that I had the saloon burnt down. I admit it, but I had a good reason. I had to stop Lilio Mule from spreading lies about Begone and eroding humanity's trust in him. But I feel terrible that innocent people also perished inside. Please forgive me. Now I must head west to Fort Jason. While I was imprisoned, I heard something about an attack there. Use one of my feathers to warp home. I'll tell the angels to let you travel freely in Lone Star. Alright, let's heal, bank, and go see about that Peninsula of Power before we stop for the night, huh? That sounds fun, right? We got 10 minutes, might as well do it. Get some fresh horsies. See about that peninsula. And this is as good a time as any to do my shameless self-promotion. If you're enjoying what you're watching, and you aren't already following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube, consider doing that. It's free for you, and it makes me feel very happy. Actually, having you guys support me gives me drive to play interesting stuff for you like this. And less interesting, totally self-indulgent stuff, like I do occasionally. But I do adore sharing cool games with you guys, and all the support means everything to me. Plus, if it's free for you, why not, right? I'd like to pick up some free herbs on our way. Not even enough to take down the bird. I wonder what level Duck gets Pistol 2 at. He'll become so much better when that happens. You know, even at the end of the game, Umbra with Pistol 1 was still able to do decent damage. I mean, her skills were better, but, you know. Okay, let's see what we got. Come at me. Oh! Yeah, we're absolutely screwed. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Hilarious. wasn't prepared for Peninsula of Power to mean the last group of overworld enemies you could possibly run into. Brutal. Okay. You know, at least it was funny, right? So, thank you everybody for coming out. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm Duct Tape, and this has been Grimstone in the UFO 50 collection. And we'll catch you next time, which will be on Thursday, with more of this. So until then, take care of yourselves, have a great couple days, and I will see you next time.